How y'all doing? Welcome back to MajorSlackVideos, your first stop for titillating tactical gaming, and we're here playing some more Dead Space 3. Yeah. I have been studying me up some weapon crafting. Whoop-a-dip-up-up. That looks like Danik running away like a little girl. You there.
Shit! Danik just left.
There's no other way down?
I'll head down on these cables. Just
Yeah.
get the elevator working and meet me down
point?
there.
I'm not an engineer.
Try pressing the damn button.
Okay, we have avoided that, and that is our buddy, I'm presuming. Is that something I can grab? Yes, it is. It is a rail accelerator. Yeah, alright. And we got a whole bunch of goodies here, alright. Gobbling up here, boss. Yum yum. I could use a little spit shine. Let's do that right now. You, do your job. There you go. Glug glug. Now, yeah, like I said, I've been doing some weapon crafting. I spent about an hour or two at the bench studying up pretty much every facet of the bench. And I have some gripes about this. This couldn't have been more counterintuitive, in my opinion. But I finally got the hang of it. There we go. I want to make some modifications, some major modifications, starting with, I think I'm going to treat myself to one of these things that I earned because I pre-ordered the game and or I have a Dead Space 2 save game. And one of those is the Planetcracker tip. That's going to be that's going to give me a hell of a lot more damage. See, with the default tip, that's my damage there, and you put on the Planetcracker tip and it just cranks up the damage. At the expense of nerfing my reload and my clip a little bit, but mostly the reload, but I'm not really concerned about that. So let's hook that up, get ourselves more damage on the plasma cutter. What else do I want to do? Actually, I just realized also that I've got a whole bunch of frames here that I just don't need, and I can dismantle them for parts. This one doesn't give very much. I think it's just, there we go, one scrap metal. But these other frames, there we go. Scrap metal, semiconductor, why not? I don't need all these compact standard frames. In fact, I don't need any of them. And likewise, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Heavy standard frames, I don't need all those either. Let's dismantle those and get the parts. Or the resources, rather. Heavy elite frame, I don't know, I might want to keep that. This I'm never going to use. I took a look at it, I think a couple videos back, and realized how pointless it is to dismantle that, get the goods. And this is the same thing, dismantle that and get the resources. So, what else do I want to do? Staples, I got some notes here. Stasis amplifier is attachment number 1. And I think I'm going to have to construct it. This will be a perfect complement to my Ripper. Stasis shots have larger radius. That's going to be great. So 1, please. Thank you very much. There we go. And attachment number 2, I want acid bath. This ammo box, okay? This is a ripoff. Well, not a ripoff, but okay, they tell you this screwed me up to no end in combat. All right, I was wondering what the hell was happening because I was so impressed. Okay, automatically reloads weapon after emptying clip. All right. Okay, you think that's great, but it only does it once, and then you have to reload, and then it does it again. All right. Gonna waste some ammo here to demonstrate. Hope you guys appreciate this. Okay, watch. See, now he has to reload. See? It's not really always automatically reload after you empty your clip, or your magazine rather. It's like once. So that, I mean, up to now I kept wondering why I was in the middle of combat and he was pausing to reload, and it just totally threw me off and going, what in the world is going on? I thought I got this so-called ammo box that, you know, automatically reloads after I empty out my magazine. Not so. Only once, then he reloads. Then you kind of like reset the whole magical process. Okay, so that's the way that works. I just want to point that out. Nobody made a comment about that. What was I doing? I want... No, that's not what I want. Get out of here. We're going to get to there later. By the way, this is probably what I would call a business video. Let's call it a bench video. DS3 bench video. DS3's version of business video. Benching. Yeah, so I'm going to replace this ammo box. I don't really feel particularly pressured about having to reload my plasma cutter or my ripper. So I'm going to replace it with this thing right here. Acid Bath. Coats projectiles in acid that does damage over time. I like the sound of that very much. Very much indeed. So one please. There we go. So that's our new plasma cutter / suspended ripper. Stasis amplifier attachment number 1. Acid bath attachment number 2. And the Planetcracker tip to give extra damage. Now, let's get out of here. And I'm going to come back to the crafting section and redo the line gun a little bit too. But first, let's finish modifying the plasma cutter. Is there anything I want to do here? I don't think so. I've got some notes here. I think I'm just going to leave everything as is. The ripper is pretty much as is. I want as is. I got damage all the way across the board, so that's the most damage I can get. And the plasma cutter is pretty much what I want. Okay, so that's that. Next, what do I want to do with the line gun? This, what I call the blaster, but it's actually called the kinetic projector. I looked it up, and I was reading a couple of posts on a forum, and some people like it. Some people really like it. Others think it's kind of, you know, a little weak and underpowered. I'm kind of on the fence about it. It's really got a kick, but the fire rate is just a little too slow for me. And what I really want is a kind of like a panic weapon. And I finally figured out how to make a real force gun. That's what I was trying to make in the first place, and I accidentally discovered this kinetic projector. So here's the force gun. Heavy frame, plasma core, and default tip. Got yourself a force gun. There you go. So out we go. There we go. Heavy elite line gun with force gun. Now I got some directions about what to do with the circuits. Wait a minute. I want to go back in there. Get back in there, Slack. Get back in there. Oh, scavenger bots have returned. That's another thing I've discovered too. How to access the scavenger bot screen. Something I never realized. Okay, here we go. Line gun circuits. Looking at my notes here. Remove last 2 circuits and create Okay, so remove that. Wait. What was that one? Shit. That was the line gun. I'm presuming it was damage. 2 times damage, 1 plus 1 to rate of fire. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Okay. This is something else I was asking about in another video, and I haven't read the comments to that video yet because I haven't uploaded the video yet. Once again, Back to the Future with Major Slack. So I'm just going to presume that when the damage is maxed out on a weapon, you can't get any more damage on top of that. So it's pointless. This circuit here, plus 1 reload, plus 1 damage, plus 1 damage is pointless. It doesn't do anything except add reload. So take that off. Same thing with this one. These could be better spent on, say, rate of fire. And this is something else I can dismantle too and get resources. So let's do that now. Let's dismantle these. Get some resources. These plus 1s. What else can we dismantle? Got a lot of reloads. Like these. Get some quick resources there. Plus 1 to damage, 1 to clip. Please dismantle that. Okay, now I want rate of fire. More specifically, ×2 rate of fire. This one right here, this beauty right here. Big yellow, +2 to rate of fire. I could get this one, costs a little extra tungsten, +1 to reload. And this is my line gun I'm thinking of. Yeah, why not? Let's get that. Same deal here. Rate of fire. Construct new circuit, +2 to rate of fire. Is there anything else we'd rather have than that? Like +2 to rate of fire, +1 to clip. Is that available? No, it's not. So let's get that. Hang on. Yeah, let's get that. I was wondering why I couldn't get another one of those. Simply because I didn't have the resources, or what? It's there now. That's what I really wanted. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I know I'm wasting resources here. Okay, that's the way I want it. Now, down to the lower tool tip, or rather the lower tool, I want, it's the same deal here. No, it's not the same deal. I'm thinking of something else. This is the force gun now. It's got really low damage, so I want to bump up the damage as much as possible. And it's got a pretty high rate of fire. So I think maybe, let's take that out. I could have used that elsewhere. Anyways. See, this is one of my gripes about this menu. I like to have a menu where I see all my circuits. All of them. Regardless of whether they're available or not. See, like this is like, you can only see the add reload circuits that you got available, for example. Or here you can only see the add rate of fire circuits you got available. I like to see a menu that shows me all my circuits. All of them. Right? So that's one gripe I have about this menu. I'm going for damage. How about constructing +2 to damage and +1 to reload? Right there. You're hired. There we go. That's my force gun. +8 to damage and +4 to reload. So I essentially doubled the damage on the force gun. And I think I'm happy with it like that. The attachments, I'm going to leave them the same. Ammo support and ammo box, because I definitely want that ability to reload automatically after emptying out one clip. So I think that's about it. That's everything I want to do at the bench here, except maybe make a couple stasis packs because I'm fresh out. Yeah. And that ought to do her. Medium med packs. Let's make one just for good luck. And we're done. Ready to rock and roll. So, I got a new, is this the one with the acid? But no, wait. There you go. Yeah. New Ripper with acid bath. Planetcracker, plasma core, etc., etc. Well, you saw the whole thing. Yeah, so that's that. This is the benching video. I'm going to call it a video. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I go down there. Yeah. If you thought this video was remotely entertaining, hey, don't forget to give your old Slackster a thumbs up. Yeah. Alright. That's it. Slack is out.